A very good evening to all the traders present here. I hope you had a productive day in the markets. This is Aryan presenting you a detailed post-market report. Let's begin. On the screen, I have opened Nifty 50 chart and this is 15 minutes time frame. What happened today? It opened at around 20. It opened flat where it had closed yesterday. I mean on Friday. After that, it came down. It found support near previous day's low somewhere near. Then it bounced back to reach the opening levels. There it consolidated for some time. Then precisely at uh, during the afternoon at around 1:30 we can see this big red candle. So this brought Nifty 50 back to from where it had back to the day's lows. Again there it found some support and from there it bounced back to the uh, high levels, day highs. Then again a bounce, again selling, and there was selling pressure and it was back to from where it had started. So in short, today's market was range bound. One time up, one time down. It started at the top, came down, again reached the top, again came down, went up, then again came down. So and the good thing is that it has found support at 25,000. That is, buyers are active at 25,000 and they are holding it. Also, sellers are not letting it close way above 25,100. Seeing the previous days, it was trading in an uptrend, forming gaps on consecutive days, and after crossing 25,000, it has become range bound. The range is 25,100 on the top and 25,000 at the bottom. So let's look at some bigger time frame, 1 hour chart. What's there on 1 hour chart? Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. Previous days since whole of September, it was trading in a parallel channel, like the one that I have drawn, upward parallel channel. Surprisingly, when trading in an upward parallel channel, price should move in this price should for most of the time should remain here. However, contradictory, in this case, it is in the lower part, and that is not a healthy indication of a uptrend. And today, it has broken that channel. You can see in 15 minutes. Let me mark it out. Here it has broken down. I guess it broke in the early part of the day itself, early part of the trading day, and then it tried to uh, compensate the fall. However, at exactly at the bottom of this channel, it found selling pressure and was again sold back, brought down. So currently, this 25,000 is acting as a support. Uh, let's see what happens in the following day. So that was the analysis for main index. Now let's move to what happened on the sectoral indices. On the screen, I have presented the first one is Nifty 50, this one is Bank Nifty, and this one is Nifty Auto Index. Fourth one is FMCG, next is IT Index, and the last one is Pharma Index. Now let's do a comparison. Nifty, the main index was range bound with a slightly negative bias towards the end. So what about bank index? Bank index surprisingly was bullish in the early part of the day. However, in the afternoon, it found a sell-off and closed at day's low. I guess there is some news that is that has caused this sell-off. So that was the case of bank index. The next index that we will be looking is auto index. This is the most dramatic index today. See, it It opened at a gap up. There was a gap opening. It went high in the first 15-minute candle, and after that, the dramatic sell-off that started after first 15-minute candle. It has not stopped even during the last hours of today's trading session. I guess it is normal profit booking in auto index. It has sort of to a great extent that profit booking is normal for auto index. Coming to FMCG, FMCG saw selling in the first in the initial 15-minute candle, and after that it was range bound with a slight negative bias, we can say. Not much of a problem. Coming to IT index, initially it came down. It encountered heavy selling pressure, but then it found support, and from early afternoon itself, it started recovery. I guess this is the in the late trading session. This is the IT has provided strength to Nifty, and for pharma index, it came down. Then there was a V-shape recovery. However, that V-shape recovery was sold into to bring the index at lower part of the trading session. Now let's move it to 1 hour time frame. What is the picture being portrayed on this 1 hour time frame? On 1 hour time frame, we can see that the Nifty index today there is slight penetration of this trend line that was being followed since last 2 weeks. For banking index, Bank Nifty, I guess the trend line is still intact, not much of an issue. But for this auto index, since it has sort of quite aggressively, it has it today it saw profit booking, and with IT index is after it is sort of it is trading in a range, and FMCG is coming down. In the starting of the September, it made a swing high, and since then it has been coming down. Talking about pharma index, pharma was flat at the starting of this month. Then there was it it was gradually moving up following a trend line. Then today there it also saw a heavy sell-off. I guess there is some news all around due to which this selling pressure has come. That was all for today's analysis. See you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's analysis. Adios, amigo. Powering off. See you.